Hi, welcome back to
Next Time for Sure.
I'm your host, Estefania.
Julieta.
Liz.
And before we reveal our topic for today, I want you guys, without saying anything, how do you think the topic's going to go? Is it going to be interesting? How do you think? What do
Before
think
you
about
present
this?
the question?
Before we present the topic and the questions and the answers, without saying too much, what do you think about the topic?
I think it's going to be funny.
Funny?
Open.
Open?
Sesame.
I'm like, huh? Sesame Street?
I think just
Plaza Sesamo.
I used to say see same. Open
See
see
same.
same.
Open same, please.
Open as in like open
Like
a
different
lot
views?
like different
Like there's so much.
Oh,
You
like
can talk about-
open-mindedness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
so many topics, so it's up to
Whatever we want.
Yeah. No one can answer wrong here, all right? Everyone's right here.
Everybody has their own opinion.
Everyone has their own opinion. If you don't agree with mine,
Shut the fuck up, you're wrong.
you're wrong. All right, I'm right.
Alrighty. So today our topic is the supernatural.
The
Dun,
show.
dun, dun. I've never watched it.
Have
Me
you seen
neither.
it?
No, I
Oh, I'm the only one
haven't.
who's seen it. I fucking love the show. The show, I think, is, like, so funny. And I feel like it talks about, like, so many, like, urban legends and, like, and like, stuff.
No.
I don't know. It also made me realize that, like, every culture has the same thing. They just, like, call it different. Because, like, whenever they're on an investigation, they're like, oh, so many cultures have the same thing and they all kill it with this. And I was like, how do we all have the same thing if we're so far apart?
Sounds
That's
interesting.
a good question. We
I
can
feel like I
answer that.
rambled with that.
We can answer that at the end of Stay tuned.
We have all your answers. So the supernatural. There's so many different supernatural things out there that maybe we believe in, maybe we don't. What?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, exactly, yes. Do we believe in Bigfoot?
I do.
I do too.
I do 3. I don't know. I mean, I've
I
never
don't know
seen
if
it.
there's-
I've never seen it.
We've never seen it. But there's this show,
Finding Bigfoot.
Finding Bigfoot, and me and Chico G would
Yeah.
always watch that shit, and like we'd like do their car or whatever, and we're like, they're in the mountains somewhere. I think he exists somewhere in the woods.
Somewhere.
I think so, and I've always thought so. But, like, as I get older, I'm like, but, like, how have we not found one? Or, like, if we have found one, like, did that person keep it a secret? Because, like, then people would, like, go and look for them wherever they were found, and then, like, we'd fucking kill them.
Probably.
That's a good.
I don't know. I just thought
Perspective,
about that.
yeah.
Or maybe we
like,
did
right
capture
now.
it already, but you know how high secret the
Like
government is?
aliens?
They like make it seem like, oh no, it's
Oh,
just a
nothing happened.
person, or
Yeah.
like they have their ways of hiding it, and like,
I don't trust the government.
mm-mm.
But like aliens, like I'm pretty sure aliens exist and the government is hiding it.
Yeah.
Like,
What freaks me out is like Area 51, like in Vegas, like Nevada.
let's go.
Have you guys
Vegas,
heard
Nevada.
about that guy that, like, used to work at Area 51, but I don't know if he quit or he got fired, and then he, like, started telling the world about what is actually happening at Area 51, and so they made it seem like they deleted him. Like, they made it seem like he doesn't exist,
Oh my god.
but, like, he does.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's scary. Please don't disappear me. Please, this is all just my opinion.
We're just opinionating right now.
I've never really seen anything.
I know, I haven't seen anything. Please don't.
I know. I've heard a lot of stories too, like with like UFOs and like people seeing shit in the sky, and it's like, what the fuck is that? You know, like it's unexplainable. And I'm like, the galaxy's so big. Like, how can there not be other shit? Like, I don't know.
And, like, we're not even the only galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. We're like this compared to everything. There's got to be something out there.
There has to be.
My mom would tell me. Sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My mom would tell me that like in Mexico that they would like see shit in the sky.
I bet so, 'cause here they have us. I mean, not controlled, but they.
I feel like here there's like a lot more light pollution,
True,
and
true.
so like even if we wanted to fucking see shit, you can barely see the stars.
Yeah.
I know, I hate it. But yeah, you see a lot of videos come from Mexico.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like, that's scary. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Dude.
That's scary.
I don't know if I believe that one.
No?
I mean, I think it's just a story. Like, maybe, yeah, it's true. Like, that happened. Like, she drowned her kids and she's like, whatever. But, like, I don't think there's someone, like, actually out there. Like,
Do you
like
believe
it's
in
kind of like
ghosts?
a ghost, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you
I mean,
believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right,
Just like
so-
La Llorona.
So how does that cross for you?
What do you mean?
You believe in ghosts, but you don't believe in La Llorona.
I don't know. Like I guess it's like La Llorona is a specific ghost.
Right.
But, like, I don't know.
There's an American version of La Llorona. Yeah. What the fuck did I say?
Like,
Play back.
La Llorona. It's called The Woman in White.
oh, I've heard. Oh.
And it's that she drowned her kids because she found out that her husband was unfaithful.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, now I'm leaning towards this. Now I'm leaning towards, I don't know, 'cause you do hear, like you said, you hear the same story across different cultures. So they're just all made up. Like, I believe in ghosts.
And that's the end of the episode.
It's all made up. That's what we think.
Like, I believe in ghosts, but not the big ghost stories. I think, now that I'm thinking about it.
Like Bloody Mary and all that stuff.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I used to be scared of
I
Bloody
used to
Mary.
be so scared. I couldn't go to the restroom for like a whole month by myself. I'm like, Mom, can you come with me? 'Cause I can't.
That's cool. I wouldn't go. I'm like, she's up in there. The lights are gonna turn off, and she's gonna come out in the mirror. Do you guys remember like how you can summon her?
No.
Like you throw water on.
No.
And then
No, I don't want to
Ready?
know.
You're
I don't
like
want to
this.
know. I don't want to know. I don't even want to.
We're not even doing it though. But you throw water, and you're like Bloody Mary.
But you had to be alone, huh? It's like you had to be alone.
It
Or
had to
no,
be dark. I think.
dark. You had to do it 3 times
Throw
with water
water.
at the mirror.
And she would appear.
St-
Yeah, no.
In
I don't
middle
know.
school, when I learned about it, I would like I was gonna take a shower, right? So I'd be in the bathroom by myself, and then like I would start thinking Bloody Mary, and I'm like, I'm like, no, it's gonna count. She's gonna get me.
Lives in her mind.
I didn't even know about the throwing the
Oh,
water,
okay.
so I wouldn't even fucking have summoned her.
Yeah, you're safe. You're
Yeah.
safe anyways.
I know
Fuck,
kids
but
used,
now
to,
I know.
kids used to do it in elementary,
Yeah.
and there was that one designated bathroom that's like, that
Yeah.
bathroom is haunted. I'm like,
exactly.
I'm never going there.
Fuck,
Same.
there's a haunted bathroom at every fucking school.
I know. It's
It's
scary.
tradition. If you don't have it, it's not real. Nah.
It's not.
It's an essential.
Mm-hmm.
It's an essential part of childhood.
Yeah. But I mean, I do believe in ghosts. I don't know about those. Like specific, but like I've also heard a lot of stories like of ghosts, and especially in my grandma's house. Like when I think my dad was like, he was telling me that one day they went. I don't know if I told you guys this story.
No.
But they were like there, and they were like in the living room, and like the kitchen lights were off, and like all of a sudden they just hear like dishes like falling on the floor.
Dude, okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so they're like, "What? Who's in the kitchen? Like what?" And so they got up and they checked, and there was like the cabinet doors were open and everything. And I was like, and he's like, nobody was in the kitchen.
That's scary.
And
I
there
was
was
like-
stuff broken or no?
No, it was just like the cabinet things were all open and
Oh.
like
Yeah.
it was crazy. I was like, no way, like
That's fucking crazy.
That's
Okay, you want to hear
scary.
a story that
No.
my parents told me?
Do you believe your dad?
Yes,
Oh, no,
I believe
okay,
him.
okay,
I don't think
okay.
my dad would lie about that. It's scary.
Dude,
Go
okay. So,
Oh my god.
I don't know if you guys can hear it because we're using the mics, but there's an ice cream truck that passes by my house. And, like, part of the little music, it goes like, hello. So
And
it
we
scared
just heard
her.
that come from the window and we got off. freaking-
Okay, that's a sign.
That's what you get for saying that you don't believe in La Llorona.
That's the
She's coming
Llorona
for
right
you.
there.
Hey, stop it.
Do you say that to me right now? You're just gonna hear
bathroom
Close your
watch.
bathroom
Don't
door.
say that to
I know.
me. You're gonna hear Nala growling at a corner.
I
Whoa,
don't
whoa,
know.
whoa, whoa, whoa. We're getting a
I'm
little
like-
out of hand here.
Okay. So before we lived here, well, I wasn't even alive. My parents lived somewhere else, and I guess like at night they would hear like plates crashing, and that they would come out and that there was nothing, and that it happened for like a long time until my dad was like, "You need to stop this. You need to stop doing this. Are you not at peace? Like we'll like pedir una misa, like so that you can rest." And I think they did that, and then after that nothing happened anymore.
Oh wow.
I think that's crazy that it's like the commonality,
Mhm.
or maybe that's too big of a word. Like the same thing happened with the plates.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
And I don't know, I believe it more because like my mom and my dad told me.
Mm.
And I think my brother like was alive then, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, that shit would happen."
That's scary.
That is scary.
I wouldn't be able to live through something like that.
I'm moving. That's it. Bye.
You guys haven't experienced anything personally?
I don't think so.
That's suspicious.
I remember one time when I was little. But like this could be a fucking like dream or something. I don't know. I was like 3. It was when we lived in our old house before we moved here. Like I was looking out the window, and like we had this palm tree, and I swear, dude. I don't know, but maybe it was a dream. But I swear, like something looked down at me. And then like I told my mom about it, and like it hid.
Oh, that's scary.
And I was like, huh, I don't want to live here no more. And like, and my bed was like next to the window, so I was like, I don't want to sleep there anymore.
Damn.
Like I thought it was a witch. I don't know.
Do you guys think witches are real?
I think literally everything is real.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's just like so hard. Like, how do you? Like to me, it's like, okay, like for something to exist, someone like
Had
saw
to
it,
have seen it.
Yeah.
saw it, and was like, described it, and it was like it came to life, and like now like it's come to know, like it's, what is it? How do you say it? Like it's come to be a thing. Like,
Right.
basically,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, to me, it's like, how did people like see it and like picture it and everything? And it's like, like to me, that's what I think. So I think everything's real too.
Like shapeshifters. Do you guys believe in that?
I don't know. I don't think I've
I don't
thought
know.
about that much. That one.
Like I've seen like videos or like creepers or whatever they're called.
Creepers.
Creepers. They come out on TikTok, and it's like,
oh, and it's like a dog just
Yeah, and
standing
it's a
there.
d-
And it's like
Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers, yeah. And they like take form of like dogs, and the dog's like, oh my god, there was one on TikTok, and it was like, I forgot, but it was like the dog was like at the door, and it like peeked, and it was like, what the hell? And then like the dog closed the door, and I was like, what the fuck? Those are creepy, but I don't know. I think it's real.
Yeah, my dad would tell me that where he lived in Mexico, that was a thing.
I know.
What did they do though?
That I don't know. My dad would tell me that there was like people that would shapeshift into like animals, and that they would like go around killing cattle or like killing chickens, like they're farm animals,
Oh.
Like they just wake up and then there was dead shit everywhere. Damn it. Damn it again.
So
Chain
sad.
your son up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 'cause if it was people shapeshifting,
Chain them up.
But
chain
like, how do they know? Who
I don't
was-
know.
What if they chain up an innocent person?
It's everybody else. They fucking need them.
Except. Oh damn.
Like the witch trials?
I don't know if they did that. But I can see how that could be a thing over there. Yeah, he says that there's witches over there too.
Like what kind of, like witches, like how we know witches, or like different version of witches?
How do you know witches?
Potions and
I think
and
it's just
spells.
I think spells. I don't know about potions.
like brujeria
Yeah,
Oh, I
brujeria.
believe in
yeah.
brujeria.
or like voodoo dolls.
That's.
I don't know.
I used to think somebody had a voodoo doll about me.
Why are you doing this to me? Why does everything hurt? My body. Maybe voodoo dolls.
Okay, I believe that. I believe someone's doing that to me right now. This This lady at work, dude. I heard she's like a witch and does like all that supernatural stuff. I'm
Bro,
like,
she got a lock of your hair.
I know.
You gotta start wearing that shit in braids or something.
Hairnets.
I know. These people are scary. I'm getting witchcraft right now.
You need a what's it called?
I need to go to church.
You need to go to church.
Go to church and
You
get
need-
blessed.
You need to wear agua bendita
Mhm.
on you.
Fuck, I should. I'm burning. Yeah,
Yeah,
believe in that for sure.
for sure too.
For sure.
For sure, me too.
For sure.
For sure.
What about like duendes?
I know a story about it and it scares me.
What's
So from
Tell
what
us.
I know about duendes is they chase little kids or they like try to go for little. They
Just two little kids.
Están jugando.
Wait,
The little
maybe-
kid fucking running for his life.
Maybe people don't know what duendes are.
Oh, duendes are like gnomes or elves or duende.
Yeah, like
like little.
little like people that come out the ground or
little
like live in
goblins.
woods and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So my friend said that from what she knows or from what I know is that they try to target little kids who are unhappy and they try to like convince them like I can make you happy, I can follow me and you can come with me. And she said that one would visit her like almost every night and she would tell her dad or her mom or something and they wouldn't believe her and like it would come visit her like come on like I can take you to a better place. And she was struggling. I don't want to tell her business, but she
Yeah,
was
yeah,
young
yeah.
and struggling. But that it would visit her until I don't know, I forgot how it was, but one day it stopped, but like it would like sit on the corner of her bed and like just wait for her. I'm like, that's so scary.
That's
like it
creepy.
goes for the innocent.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
I'm like, are you sure you're telling me the truth? She's like, yeah, dude, I saw it. I'm like, in this room that I'm with you right now. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh,
Cause I'm about to dip on out right now.
I'm leaving, dude.
Bye. A duende could also be a fairy or a leprechaun. Sorry, I didn't mention that.
Oh.
I just thought that.
I never asked her what it looked like. I was too scared. I was like, please don't tell me anymore, please.
You were saying that, and I picture. Have you guys seen the leprechaun movies?
Yeah.
They're like scary movies, and
Mhm.
it's a leprechaun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm picturing that at the
That's
fucking.
what I'm picturing too, like a little
In the
thing
corner.
just coming out. Come with me.
Oh, creepy.
But probably not if it was like trying to convince her. Probably had like a.
Maybe it's like nice, like a little bit nicer
Yeah.
looking.
I
I don't
can't.
know.
I
It's hard to
can't.
picture.
Okay, I didn't know that about duendes. What I know about duendes is that they like steal your shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why whenever I can't find something, I'm like, oh, the fucking duendes took it. And then that's why I'm like, you better give that shit back. And then I find it.
Oh.
I bullied it.
I don't
just
think that.
lost
I don't think that. I bullied it. Made the bitch cry. Little bitch.
Stupid little bitch.
Here you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Take something else.
I'm sorry. Bitch.
You bitch. That was funny.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That they steal stuff.
Mhm.
One time, me and Chico G were watching. I don't know what we were watching, but we saw like a video, and it was like people recording duendes. Oh, we were watching just duende videos. And sorry. So there was one. It was like a video, and it's like the duendes like you just see it come out of like the corner of the room, and like it ran across. It was like you know.
Wait, was it like super skinny?
No, I don't remember. I just remember it being small. And, like I think the room was like red,
Oh, okay.
and it was like dark, and like but you can still kind of see it, and you just see like it moved like super fast, and they recorded it, and like we were just always like say shit like pinches duendes or whatever, you know, like stupid shit like that. But I don't know. I've never seen one, but I think they're real
Me neither.
No, I don't. No, me either. I've like seen like videos,
videos. Mhm.
but like now that I think about it, that shit was like super pixelated. I'm like, that shit was fucking fake.
it's fake. It's fake.
Fake.
So duendes, if you're trying to target somebody, those people that try to fucking
Steal your light or something.
steal your thunder.
Steal
Steal
your
your
thunder.
thunder.
Go after them.
Exactly.
Me.
Not me, please.
I think the thing that I mostly believe in are mermaids. Like that's like something I really like, really, really, really believe in. Cause like think about it, how much of the ocean is explored?
True.
I don't know the percentage.
Like,
Exactly, but it's like small, no?
Yeah, it's
And
this
it's like
percent.
we can't go all the way down. I mean, there's a certain point where we can go down. So
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is
so what's there?
so
So
what the
what's
fuck
there?
is there? You know,
I believe that.
I think that's for sure something.
I don't understand how we still don't have the entire ocean like mapped out. Like, why don't they do like lidar or like like? Is that not how radar works?
Exactly. So why haven't they?
They don't want to.
They don't want
Oh my
to.
gosh,
why
it's part of
haven't
a
they?
government secret. Oh my god.
There's something under there that they know.
I always thought that like Atlantis. I always thought like mermaids lived in Atlantis, and Atlantis was underground, like for real,
Mm.
or underwater.
Is it? Is it not?
I mean,
Is it
there
not?
can be like a whole.
Okay, like a part of me thinks yes, like it can be somewhere underwater, but then like another part of me that has watched a lot of history videos, it's like, oh, there's this city that is now underwater that
Oh.
like could have been the origin of that story, or like, oh, there's this other city that could have also been the origin of that story.
Makes
Like,
sense.
I don't know.
That makes a lot of sense.
I feel like when I was younger, I used to believe a lot more in like everything, but as I got older and like started learning more about history, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I believe in everything so strongly anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I still believe.
Right.
I still believe.
I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever play the Ouija
No.
board?
Fuck
No.
no! Don't even say that word.
No.
Why would you even think of that?
I'm just saying.
Wait, so you guys
Ouija,
believe
Ouija,
in like
Ouija.
demon?
Yeah. Like
Demon?
if there's good, there has to be bad.
Yeah.
Have you
My
ever?
m-
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No.
what?
No, she's like, have I ever? I'm like, no.
Have you ever? Oh, play the Ouija.
No, play.
Have you ever what?
Have you ever? What are you talking about right now?
No, it was scary. I heard that once you contact them, like you
They don't-
contact them.
They don't
like,
leave you alone.
Yeah, they don't leave you alone. Hell no.
Oh hell no to
Oh,
the na
na,
na
na,
na.
I know. I'm like, I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm like, are exorcists like and all those things real? And she's like, yeah. And I was like,
I
goodbye.
Would you watch a live exorcist?
No,
Fuck no.
dude.
Oh, true. What if it goes to you? Huh? Like, oh shit.
Damn it! It worked. We got you next.
I didn't think about that. I'm like, I want to watch an exorcism.
I'll watch a movie about an exorcism.
I want to see it in real life. Like, is it real?
I think it's real.
I think it is.
I think I'd freak the fuck out if I saw it like in real life. Like you know, like
that gives me chills.
yeah.
Oh shit. She's in the ceiling.
Oh, her bones are all broken.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Girl,
You want me to
blink
help you?
once if it's still inside you.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, this is not in me.
Oh. That's fucking crazy though, how they like know everything.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know, from like the movies that I've seen. From my first-hand experience.
At my first exorcism.
It told me that no, that you were gonna die.
Hey! I don't like this subject
Don't
anymore.
answer that shit.
No. From like the movies that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
They're like they know like your weaknesses, I guess.
Oh.
They're like, oh, you. I don't know. They like bring shit up from your past.
Well, I mean, it's the devil,
But no, they're not all the devil. They're all just demons.
but it's evil, no?
Right.
Right. So just evil.
So,
So it's
so
just
it's
evil.
evil.
so just evil. I don't know.
I don't know. I wonder if that's true.
How would they?
Exactly.
I don't know because they're like this. I don't know.
Unless they were following you your whole life.
Kind of like angels, no?
Yeah.
Like they
Oh.
follow, like they can see, follow.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, I never put them in like that same category.
They are no, they're fallen.
What's like
Angels?
a like
Fallen
a
angels.
oh like a spirit, a bad a spirit
Oh.
that went into the bad.
Into the bad.
Into
So
the
now
bad.
it's evil.
Into the unknown.
I love that song. Wasn't the devil a fallen
Yeah,
angel?
Lucifer.
Lucifer, yeah.
Yeah, he was an archangel.
An
Mhm.
archangel. Yeah, I don't know much about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was all in the show Supernatural.
Ah,
it's also in the Bible. Also,
and Google.
and Google.
Hey, Google.
I mean, if I believe in like angels and like stuff like that, you gotta believe in the opposite also.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So.
Have you heard good stories of spirits?
My middle brother, he was born, and then he was like dying. But then my mom has a cousin that is super religious, and she gets like visions and stuff about like God and the Virgin Mary. And when my brother was like in the incubator, my mom says that she like wouldn't leave his side, that she would just be like sitting in a chair, and then that cousin came to find her and was like, oh, like, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine, like La Virgencita's here with you, like nothing's gonna happen to your baby.
That gives me chills.
And then the homie like never gets sick. He's like super calm, like I don't know, homie's touched by God.
He's so relaxed. Your middle brother.
Yeah.
He's so like okay. Like I
Yeah,
don't know. Like
he's like,
chill,
he's
so-
the fucking definition of nonchalant.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So like, you guys think mediums are real? Like people who like can talk to the like ghosts, or like, oh, like I know this relative of you, like yours died in this or whatever. Like they know shit, you know. And it's like, how would you know that about me? So do you think those people are real?
I think they're real, but I also think that there's like so many people that like take advantage, and like they'll say like with horoscope, they'll say like super general stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and so they'll get you to say stuff, and then they like play off of it to make it
Oh.
seem like they know more. Yeah.
True.
But like I think there are some people that are like genuinely gifted.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that too. I don't know. There's a story in Mexico where they say that they go to church to. They give. This is the part where I'm like, I don't know. They give money to the saint, and the saint will. I have no idea. Will create a miracle for them, and like it works. Like so, they're like, oh, tenemos que juntar dinero para llevárselo al santo para que tu abuelita vaya. I'm like, but they're like, oh, y sí, but yeah, basically like healed them, or they're doing fine. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that once money's involved. I'm like, they believe in it so much, and I've only seen good outcomes from it. So I don't know.
I know one time my aunt told me that when she was younger, like she used to like work with my grandparents or her parents, and that like one time she like went out, like I don't remember where she said she was, but like she had went out and like she looked up and like she literally saw La Virgen like appear in the sky, like, and she like saw it and she
Yeah.
was like literally she saw it and she's like, yeah, it's like it appeared for me, and like that means like you're like blessed or something, like, you know, like to see that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, that's crazy.
There's this place not too far from here where I don't know. I don't know if I fully believed in it, but I like going by the house. There's I think have I taken you
Mhm.
guys? If you look in through a window, you see a cross.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if the lights are off in there, like it's shining. And then I guess my dad became friends with the fucking owners,
Mm-hmm.
and they let us go in, and then if you look from the inside out, you see 3 crosses.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Fuck, I get goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, we said we didn't have ghost experiences.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, I don't know if this is a ghost experience, but shortly after my grandpa had died, we were sleeping with the doors open, right? And you know how my mom has 2 beds in her room?
Mm-hmm.
I had gotten up because I thought she called me,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought I had seen somebody like in her room, and I was like, oh, my mom's probably just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I came and went back to sleep, right? And then the next morning, I was like, "Oh, ma, why were you just like sitting on the bed? Like you couldn't sleep or something?" And she was like, "What are you talking about? I slept on the other bed." And I was like, "What? No, I swear I saw somebody." She's like, "No, you know what? I was dreaming of your grandpa that he was like watching over me." And I was like, "Mom, do you think that's what I saw?" I don't know. So I think I saw my grandpa.
Oh.
Yeah. And like in that like what she saw, like he was talking to her and telling her like it's okay, like you don't need to be like so worried about me.
So when you saw it, you didn't feel like any chills. You were just like,
No, I was like maybe that's my mom, but I also thought like that looks like my grandpa.
Mhm.
Like the way that he was seated, I'm like, dang, I'm like, they do look alike. And I was like, whatever. And I went back to sleep. But I
Mm.
didn't feel scared or anything.
I wonder if that's a thing. Like you
You
can
can sense
sense the presence of like, is it evil or good?
I think so.
Mhm. I get really freaked out. Like I don't like being home alone.
Yeah.
I called you the other day, huh? Remember? It was like windy outside.
Oh, yeah.
It was
I was
windy.
thinking about that earlier.
Yeah, it was like in the night, and I was just like home alone. I was like, and then I remember I didn't want to check outside because I kept hearing like the window and like the door move, and I was like I don't want to look out and like somebody's fucking standing there. So I called Liz, and I was like, hey, is it windy outside?
And I'm like, looking out my window. I'm like, yeah, I see a slight 4 miles per hour wind going.
And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, why? And I was like, oh, like I just hear shit like moving. I'm like, I don't know if it's windy. I'm like, I don't want to check. And she's like, yeah. And then I was like, okay. And she's like, all right, bye. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay.
Bitch, pero tampoco no dijiste like, I'm fucking
I
scared.
did. I was like, oh, I'm just hearing shit. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like freaking out a little bit. And you were just like, oh. Like,
Oh.
and then like, I think once I asked
Your
you
tone was too casual.
oh.
Too casual.
I also wasn't like trying to be like loud or anything, cause like my room is like right, like the window in my room is right by the front door.
Yeah.
And so I was like freaking out. I was like, like I don't want someone to hear me and like like something worse happens. And so I was like just trying to be like, oh, like relax. I'm like, and she's like, wait, bye. And I was like, all right. And then I was like, fuck, like I was like freaking out, cause like I don't know, like I get so paranoid, like something's gonna pop up or like I'm gonna hear shit. I don't know. Like I feel like one day it's gonna happen to me. Like I'm gonna see something or hear something.
Well, let us know.
Let us know how
I
it
will
goes.
die.
Let us know how it goes. I'll believe in it more.
I feel like I'm a lot more scared of like somebody breaking into the house rather than like seeing an apparition.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Don't be scared of the dead. Be scared of the living." I'm like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know. Can the dead touch you, or can they just do actions? Like, if they can't get in you, can they touch you, or do they do actions to scare you? Or
I don't think they can touch you. Like I don't think they can physically hurt you.
I don't think they can.
like not strong ones, huh? Obviously,
Like it'd have to be something super like evil. Like
yeah, like the evil shit that
Yeah.
because it has like so much rage.
yeah.
You know?
But like I don't think.
like a normal
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Be
But
scared.
still, it's like creepy.
It's
creepy.
They
Like
do
seeing
it because
something.
they want to scare you and they want to. No, I don't know. That's what
like-
I assume. I'm like, you're trying to
haunt me.
you're trying to haunt me. They're trying to scare you to do actions that will hurt you.
Do you guys believe in like werewolves and vampires? Too mainstream.
Huh?
Too mainstream.
Too
Too
mainstream.
mainstream.
But like so are witches.
That's true. I don't know. I don't know about werewolves. I mean, that kind of falls kind of like under Bigfoot, like people. Like people, but
People but not people.
people, but not people. I think 'cause I think Bigfoot's more believable because kind of like apes,
Right.
like that transition.
Yeah.
It got stuck mid
It got
evolution.
Yeah. Mid-evolution. Which I think
Good.
it's reasonable.
Yeah.
That sounds more reasonable to me than like a person just turning into a dog or werewolf,
I don't know if I believe in vampires. I believe in bats.
That's real.
Mosquitoes are vampires.
Fuck mosquitoes.
Hate 'em.
Wait, so Okay, so I know we had said you said duendes are like fairies,
Right.
but do you believe in fairies? Like other like wait,
Pixie?
duendes are fair. Well, obviously they're not the same.
Well, okay, 'cause in English there's like they're all different things, right? But in Spanish, like all those things you call a duende.
Oh.
Oh, but it also a fairy can be an hada.
Oh, nada.
Un hada.
Mm.
So then, but I've also heard fairies be called duendes.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
No, oh, never mind.
No, I never heard that.
No, never heard that actually.
Sorry.
So do you believe in fairies?
I don't think I believe in them anymore.
Mm.
Fuck, Tinkerbell just died.
I don't know. I don't think
I
I've
don't
heard enough to be like, oh yeah, it's real. Like like people seen it or like, I don't know. I think it's just like something
Like a cute child
something
story.
fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
Fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that they're evil.
Oh shit.
Oh
Evil?
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard that.
What do they do?
Not like an account of it, but
Oh.
Now what?
not like a story. Like I don't think I've ever been told stories about fairies. The same way about like ghosts and stuff.
Yeah. I think we've covered.
Would you tell your children about all these things?
I think. No, I mean not all of them. Like I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, this is real, this is real, this is real. But like, I think like, obviously, I think the main thing would probably be like ghosts and angels and stuff like that because I think that's just like the thing I most. I mean, I believe most in mermaids. Just kidding. I believe more in ghosts and like angels, demons, and all that. But I think I'd tell them about that. Like like. Especially like say if they came up to me and they're like, "Oh, I saw this," and it's like I'd believe them. I'd be like, I'm like, yeah, they exist. Like
Liar.
You're lying.
You're liar. And like yeah, I'd be like, oh yeah, like people have experiences, this and that. I mean, obviously they're gonna hear shit the same way we heard a bunch of shit that my parents never told me about. They're gonna hear stuff and they're gonna. I mean, obviously, if they came to me and they're like, "Does this exist?" I'd be like, "Oh, like I don't think that whatever." But obviously, they're gonna have their own opinions.
I don't think I have enough experiences or stories to tell them. But if they came up to me as well, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, yeah. And if they told me that they saw something, I'd be like, oh shit.
We're taking you to church.
We're going to. I'm so scared of having a kid and then like the kid is like gets possessed. I don't know. Little, how they say little kids are so vulnerable. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
so
that's
innocent.
scary. But I wouldn't believe him. I would want to believe him. Wouldn't want them to go through that alone.
Mhm.
Sleep paralysis. Have you guys ever had that?
I have.
I don't
That's
think
scary.
I've had it twice.
I've had it before. I don't know if it's like a dream or I don't know. But it's scary. I heard you see things in those.
One time, yeah, I was like I couldn't move, right? And I was just like, there's something there.
Yeah, I'm like,
but like awake.
Yeah, like your eyes are open and you're conscious.
wait, you're like, I can't move. I can't
Yeah.
move. I can't move. You're like,
Oh shit.
I don't think I've seen anything, but I felt it, and it doesn't feel very nice. I don't like the feeling.
I remember that. Okay, that was the first time, right? I just saw something and I was like, "Fuck, I can't move." And then the second time, I thought it was weird, 'cause I woke up, and then I was able to flip over, right? And then it like hit me.
The thing hit you?
No,
Sleep paralysis.
like the slat. Yeah, like my
Oh.
body, like I couldn't move it anymore. And then I just felt like so much pressure.
Pressure. It feels like a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and I
on
was
the-
like, oh my god, it feels like a massage.
thank you.
I was like, wow.
It's scary.
I'm like, my demons are coming in clutch.
It's a spirit.
I've never had that. I think I'd freak out.
I don't know the science behind it. That one.
That one's.
I know that it's like your mind's awake, but your like, I guess your nerves don't like react. Like it doesn't. There's not that mind body connection.
Mhm.
That mind to muscle connection.
to
'Cause we're
muscle.
gym girlies.
Gym girlies. Exactly. Something crazy that happened to me actually. I don't know if it's like crazy, but I had a dream inside a dream.
Oh.
I've had that.
Like I remember it was a dream and I was telling somebody like, "Oh, like I had a dream." So like I was telling them about my dream in my dream.
Yeah.
I don't know. I woke up and I was like, "Dude, that's so crazy." And they're like, "Damn, that's perception." And I was like, "Yeah." Or like something. I forgot what you said.
Inception.
Inception. There you go. He said inception.
Inception. I don't know that word. It's a big word for Elmo.
Yeah.
I don't know the definition, but I know it's a word.
Inception.
Yeah. I just thought that was crazy. I was like, that's never happened to me before.
My brother's girlfriend, I don't know if that still happens to her, but she said that it would happen to her a lot, and that it wouldn't just be like it would be multiple cycles of like her waking up in a dream, in a dream, in a dream.
That's torture.
We had gone to Mexico one time, to just visit family, and we had gone to my mom's side, and so we drove over there, and I think one of her cousins has a house out there, and like they were remodeling or whatever, right, in one of the rooms, and so they started like taking out the floor, and they found bones,
Shut the fuck up.
human bones in the floor. And she's like, yeah, we found like skulls, like small skulls, bones, and everything.
Shut up.
And we stayed there. And she's like, yeah, like sometimes we hear stuff. She's like, but don't worry, like, like just ignore it. Like nothing's gonna happen to you. And I was fucking terrified to stay there. I was like, we're sleeping here. And they're like, cause the drive, like, cause we had gone to my dad's side, but like the drive from to that town to like my mom's town is kind of far, and we were like, we're gonna stay the night.
Right.
And I was like freaking out that whole night. Like we were all sleeping in the same room, but I was scared to death. I was like, something's gonna come out and grab me. I couldn't sleep. I was just like literally up all night. And they don't like have lights there. They just like put candles.
Right.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh my God. That was the scariest shit ever. Like I don't remember if I heard anything. I don't think I did. I think it would have stuck with me. But like that shit was terrifying.
Story that I remember in high school, what was that cemetery up there?
Oh my God, I can't remember the name.
The cemetery where people in high school would be like, if you go up there and you put your car in neutral and you put baby powder on your trunk, you can see the
The
hands
handprints?
pushing you up or down.
Mm.
And I think we want to go try it. I don't know why. I don't know why.
We're geniuses.
But nothing happened.
I don't remember that.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh my gosh,
again.
I was telling that story at work one time, like trying to creep everybody out. We were sharing scary stories, and this guy was like debunking it. He was like, well, actually everybody says that it's uphill, but it's not. It's downhill, so that's why. I'm like, dude, nobody cares about the truth right now. We're just trying to scare each other.
That's the only scary thing I've done or been around. I was scared. I was like, guys,
Let's turn the car back on, guys.
let's turn the car back on, please.
Oh, and everything was dark?
Yeah, you had to do it like at nighttime all the way up there.
All right, so that's been our little dive into the supernatural, what we believe, our experiences, how we're going to handle it if our kids are being followed by something. So if we don't get taken by duendes, we'll catch you next time for sure.